The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for children's TV enthusiasts, adult virgins, and estranged mothers. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting night terrors, third-degree burns, or demonic possessions that may transpire as a result of listening to this sewage sprinkler. May God have mercy on your soul. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast. Okay, count of three. Start your Red Bulls.
Yes!
And it's time to get energized and caffeinated and talk about some fuckery. Welcome back to Unnamed Drag Podcast. We're reporting live from the discotheque. My name is Chucky Cheese.
And my name is Roly.
Worst fucking DJ names ever.
Scream if you want to go home!
Scream if you want to go to bed! Woo! That's me at most nights out.
That's being 30.
Oh god, 100%.
That's being any age. I haven't ever been an age where I've not been tired.
Oh god, like can anyone comment below or like, you know, DM us how that feels?
Yeah.
Because I can't remember. Recently, my name's Nana. Oh, by the way, this is Marilyn saying.
Oh yeah, I'm Marilyn saying hi.
Hi. Recently, I have been on like a little bit of a health kick journey, but not in terms of like trying to lose weight and look more like exquisite.
Yeah.
But
That's bullshit. Anyway.
taking a multivitamin and mineral and taking vegan omega-3 for my brain because I feel like that's going to give up on me very soon if I'm not careful.
Oh yeah, soon.
Yeah.
It's already happening.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like take this, and there is the whole argument like if you eat a fairly balanced diet, then they probably don't. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't eat a fairly balanced diet.
I sit in front of you having chugged 4 Red Bulls.
Yeah, exactly.
I need a vitamin.
Just like cute. So you eat toast one day and nothing else, and then the following day eat 2 pizzas, a small family, and it's like a small family what? Portion? No, a family.
Have you been watching me? That's been my diet for the past week.
Tell me, when you're just like, oh, did we not decide that Sundays are 1 day long super meal?
Yesterday,
I don't know what. Tell me wrong.
At work, we did the Macmillan Cancer Research Coffee Morning, which was wonderful. I made brownies.
Isn't that when you
it was great.
so much cake?
For charity.
Oh,
it's for a good
charity.
cause. So
Yeah.
I had cake for lunch and a snack and a pre-dinner snack.
And then more cake.
And then more cake.
Oh god, yeah. Absolutely.
So I just ate loads of cake, and by 4 o'clock I had a headache because my body's just existing on sugar.
Precisely. But
It was wonderful.
But for me, it's very much about the fact that, like, I'm very comfortable these days with my weight. I don't know how it happened. I'm sorry, but it did.
And rightly fucking so.
Now, like, tops off in public, fuck you, I have a belly.
Yeah.
I love her.
Everyone has a belly.
I'm very happy with the podge, and it's taken me 32 years to be alright with that gag.
I mean, I wish
But
I was.
I don't
alright
like...
with you.
You cunt.
I'm joking.
But what I don't like is the feeling tired, the getting headaches for no fucking reason, all that kind of shit. So I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna try and do that thing where you just sort of listen to your body a little bit more. It's just like you go and work out when you want to like work out, and you just try and eat better and take some vitamins and drink more water. I mean, I am drinking a Red Bull, but I'm with you, and that's just what we do. I went out last night. And I didn't drink.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, I didn't drink because I was like, I want a clear head for my filming day, and also, you know, just generally don't want to be hungover. Because
This is you with a clear head.
so clear. I can see clearly now. I didn't drink.
For those of you who are listening on the podcast on Spotify, Nana is wearing a bow in her hair, pink sunglasses, and a pink pillowcase.
I know. I couldn't find my pink gloves. That's the only problem.
And I'm wearing...
And don't make fun of my Lay's potato chip that's going out dancing.
I hate that dress so much. It's so fucking gross.
I love it. Bedtime, disco.
What would you
Kill
describe
yourself.
my ensemble?
I would describe you as I lost my heart to a Starship shoulder pad.
Yes,
I
you
think-
could land Star Trek on here.
I don't know.
That is not the name of the ship.
I don't know what the fuck the tiny bits of green holographic are going to do on the green screen.
I might be.
That could be quite
dissolving
exciting
the whole
but
time.
We are coming to you live from the discotheque because I went out last night and didn't have like fuck all energy without having like several gin and tonics or whatever. Because what I've come to realise is a lot of the time when I go out, I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm working. Like,
I don't
I'm
go out if
hosting
I'm
or I'm
not.
performing or whatever. And
People
I'm
are
very
always
rarely...
like, do you want to go to a drag show? I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I do those.
Honey, I am the drag show.
Yeah.
You don't have the range.
You don't have the range.
You don't have the range to be the drag show.
No, but like...
I mean, gag, if you want to go out in drag to a drag show and have the drag experience, that's cool. But
I can't think of anything worse.
I've like gone out to a couple of shows in drag and just been like, but what did I gain from it?
Yeah, and plus, you did that for attention.
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what dressing up is.
Yeah. A little voice in the back of your head that was just like,
Look at me.
it needs to be you.
Oh, it should have been me.
Theatre faggot children, I mean, we're just the bane of existence. We got too much attention in pantos and we just never stopped doing it.
Life told us we could be anything and we became everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Our worst fucking nightmare.
Oh,
Billy.
Yeah, so you went out and
I went
didn't
out.
drink.
I had 2 Diet Cokes. I danced my little butt off. I had a wonderful time at the gig. Yeah, it was fabulous. It was such a good lineup, and lots of my favourite people were there. So I was just like chatting with them and stuff, and I was like, oh, it's actually not that bad to go out sober.
I feel like
because I always had the whole thing of just like, oh, but if I'm not drunk, I won't be feeling sociable.
I feel like I couldn't dance if I wasn't drunk, and B, I feel like everyone else would irritate the shit out of me because they'd be drunk and I'd be there like, cool story, Slurry McD face.
But that's Slurry McD face.
Yeah.
But even people that were like a little bit tipsy, they were just like nice to chat to because they were having a good time, and it very much made me realise that it's never been about how it's never been about the kind of like, oh, I can't be social without a drink. It's been about, no, I can't be social if I'm fucking exhausted and not feeling very healthy and not feeling very good about myself. That's when it's, I need a drink, otherwise I can't go out.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The other corner that I like to back myself into is like, I've had a hard day, I need a drink to go out tonight. This is like, no, you could actually just go out and have a nice time. I'm not saying that I'm going to make a habit. Next time you see me at Dirty Filthy Sexy or Drag Bingo, I'll be pissed.
You'll be mullered, yeah.
Of course I will, because I have a nice time with it, but I'm just kind of like, maybe not always. God, again, like, I'm getting to that point in my life where maybe I'm just like, everything's too precious. I need my brain cells and shit.
I drink wine on the sofa. I don't go out. I stay in and drink.
Yeah. I journey inside myself with a bottle of wine.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah.
What did you find out about yourself this week, Marilyn?
That I like wine.
And that's really all you need to know.
No.
What more do you need from life?
Last night I had a bottle of red. Just on the sofa.
Yeah.
And people, like, earlier this week someone at work was like, do you always finish the bottle? And I was like, no.
That was an uncomfortably long silence, and it's just like, no, I don't always finish the bottle.
Sometimes I fall asleep.
And then you go in with a magnifying glass, and you can see this one tiny droplet in the corner, just
it's very
see, not finished.
Yes. But no, I'll drink a bottle of wine of a Tuesday evening.
Of a twos.
Like, I used to drink a bottle of wine every night.
Wow.
And
depression.
I say used to. Now it's just maybe I'll have a night off.
Oh, Jesus.
You're
like that fucking Catherine Tate sketch, aren't you?
Which one?
The one where she's just like, listen, I'm sorry, but we can't be together. I'm just not drunk enough. Well, maybe if you just have one more pint, and her response is, no, I can't. My liver's wrecked as it is.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing also. Like, because you go out, you get drunk, and you talk to people when you're drunk because you're more sociable when you're drunk.
And you make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, but then you meet them in the street the next day, you're like, hi. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because you're not drunk anymore.
Yeah.
And they're not interesting anymore.
The bond is gone.
You're
no longer going to rent that car and drive up the coast.
You're not going to buy some lumber and learn how to build.
Just want to get to know you through task-based projects. Like, none of that's going to happen anymore.
No.
Wow.
I know.
I've had I had a full relationship in the past with a guy where
you were just drunk the whole time.
It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't a long-distance thing where the only time that I saw him we went high. Yeah.
Magic.
No, not magic at all. So that lasted like 3 weeks to a month or something.
Okay, that's long enough to get some good booty in there.
Terrible person.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. But every morning after, I'd just be like, oh, do I like you? And then we get high again and be like, oh, he's great.
That's fair.
Terrible. But again, full disclosure, I was 17 at the time. 16, 17. 7. Yeah.
But that's the thing as well, because
Your disco buddies, like the ones that disappear when you get in a committed long-term relationship, where you're just like, oh cool, we can't hang out anymore because we don't get fucking arseholed. That's always fun.
That's interesting.
Did you have any of that?
No, I didn't have any friends.
You didn't have any friends?
But like, I've always grown up in a drinking family. Like, my mum likes a drink, I like a drink, my sister likes a drink. Like, we're all, like, drinkers. So then when we, like, like, you go to someone's house and they're like, we drink here. And I'm like,
no, you don't.
Alright. Alright then. Okay.
Next thing you know, you're going shot for shot with grandma until she's sick in a bin.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, she said she wanted to throw down.
Like, let's fucking do
She didn't know that
this.
she was with a seasoned drinker.
Run up, bitch. You don't want these hands. Yeah.
Fully yeeting grandma out of her chair just because you're more tank than she is.
Absolutely.
Yeet.
But like, also, I don't like competitive drinking. I don't like when people are like, let's play a drinking game. I'm like, why? I have a good Sauvignon Blanc. I'm not chugging this.
Well,
I drink to enjoy drinking. I don't drink to get drunk. I drink because I like what I'm drinking.
And you like,
and I like
how
the
you
feeling.
Feel.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not necessarily drunk because a bottle of wine doesn't get me drunk anymore.
Well, there was my birthday party a couple of years ago where everyone else was like getting super fucked up. And then by the end of the night, you were just like kind of swaying a little around, like very cuddly and drunk and whatever. But that was 3 bottles of wine.
3 bottles of red wine as well.
Yeah, and for most people, that's a quick trip to A&E for a tum pump.
So like a small elephant, that's a quick. That's ipecac.
Yeah, that's a tum pump kind of scenario.
It was like
you were just super cozy.
I brought like 2 bottles of wine for myself and then 1 for the house, and then just drank all 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because apparently you became the house.
I gave Yves a tattoo.
Yeah, you did.
On 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a witch's broomstick and it looks like a burnt matchstick.
It's a sad little smudge, but it's my sad little smudge.
I mean, the boy's a fucking walking yearbook.
I
What can you
love
do?
him. Yeah. No, but like...
Stranger things have happened on nights out than getting a tattoo. I mean, just look at Malaga. Magaluf?
What?
Is that a party town where they get tattoos when they're drunk?
Yeah.
Anyway, besides the point.
Anyway, but yeah.
I suppose our industry goes hand in hand with like drinking.
We facilitate the sale of alcohol. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is the gag, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. I mean, it's why Rough Trade keep on fucking having us back for Drag Bingo because we can serve alcohol to people on a Tuesday and Wednesday night, whereas normally there'd be no one there.
Exactly. And it's fun.
And it's fun.
That's why we do it, and that's why the people come.
And we had a cracking time.
Yeah, it's a good time. But like, yeah, I remember getting into drag and hearing someone being like, oh, she can't perform if she's not drunk. And thinking like, how do you even get there?
Yes.
How do you even like get to that point? But then like, I remember it was a few weeks ago I was doing a theatre show. So I was in a changing room.
Oh, yeah.
Rather than a bar.
Yes.
But I took a bottle of wine.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's the same thing.
Just gear it up a little bit.
Like I remember being shocked by that when I first got into drag, but now I'm like, no, yeah, I'll have a drink every time I do drag.
Yeah, that's okay.
But if you're doing drag a lot, that's all the time.
Yeah, oh, well, I suppose...
And then
now you're leaning into the territory of almost just like, can you do your job sober?
Yeah. Can I? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever tried.
I mean, I've done gigs like sober before, but I've not had as good a time. I mean, or like I've done it on like 1 or 2 pints and just felt like that was okay, but that felt like work.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, this is me enjoying my job.
Yeah, just loosen up the cogs a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, smooths out the edges.
But I mean, it does go hand in hand, and I think it can be quite difficult because you know when you imagine yourself like, what if I went on tour?
Yeah.
And then you think, no, because I'd be fucked up every single night, like a real lot.
I went to see, what's that comedian who was in Black Books?
Dylan Moran.
Yes, I went to see Dylan Moran. He just had a bottle of red wine on stage.
Yeah.
He drank. I think he drank 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And he probably does that every night on tour. That's a lot. But then again, he doesn't have to get up early.
Plus he's Irish and they're predispositioned to be able to take it more than us.
Maybe I'm Irish.
Maybe. I mean, I'm less hardy stock. I mean, I can get quite pissed quite quickly, but then I can keep drinking.
Yeah, but also...
That's my skill.
But
I'm going to
can't
put that on my CV.
I can't do drugs. I don't have the predisposition. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the brain that can do that. I just can't. I'll be sick. I'll go to a bad place.
I'm going to end up like Leia Betts. Like it's all just, you know. I don't think was that the horror story of your generation. There's 5 years difference between us.
What's Leia Betts?
There you go. She was a girl who took an ecstasy pill at her birthday party for her 18th and her brain swelled and she died. And she was like the horror story of the anti-drugs campaign. As opposed to the, you know, what they should be saying to you, like, if you're absolutely fucking going to do it, don't take a whole pill at first, you know, wait and see how it sits before you take the rest of it, because that's how you should take drugs. PSA, if you're going to do it carefully.
Yeah, but also, like, I don't know, my brain just doesn't need it.
Nah. You're fucking weird and anxious enough as it is.
I know, right? I used to be able to, if I zoned out enough, I could, like, see colours and movement and stuff. Yeah. And then, like, I used to be like, I'm tripping balls.
And now you're just like, I need to not look at a weed, because that will make me do a massive...
No, I like a weed. Every now and again, I like a little weed.
A little weed.
A little bit of a weed.
We just, like, you put, like, one flake into the pipe, like... Einstein.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not a competition. I like a little weed.
It's the equivalent of a person who gets drunk of like a shot of Quattro in their ice cream or something. Oh, I'm fucked. Get me to the bed and ring me. Anyway, that's my business.
When was the last time you were sick from alcohol?
On holiday.
Oh, really? God, your overindulgence.
Yeah, because I absolutely overindulged. But that wasn't because I was really drunk. It was because we'd been out for like a really...
Because I fucking wanted to.
A really delicious vegan meal.
And you went full Roman and were like, I can fit more in.
I gorged myself and then we got home and then I ate some more because I was like, I'm on holiday. It's like, I put on my fucking eating dress and I'm going to town.
On my eating dress?
Oh, absolutely.
Is this your eating dress?
Not enough stains down the front. Wow. Not enough expansion around the old titty. Like, I had on my eating dress and I went to fucking town and I was just like, I'm so full, I need to be sick. So that wasn't really from drinking, that was from greed. When was the last time you threw up from drinking? It wasn't drinking, it was greed. Yeah.
I find that I get more drunk if I'm, like, outside of my normal drinking space.
If I go outside of my safe space, I get really
if I drink a bottle of wine at the pub and then go home, the change of scenario will make me drunk. It's weird.
Oh, we used to do
that. If I stay in one place and drink,
we used to do it when we were kids. We would, you'd be drinking, and then you intentionally go outside and get cold.
Yeah.
Because
it makes you drunk.
Cold, and then go back into the warm and see if that helped.
Though?
Don't know.
Like, you're not drunk till you're alone in the bathroom.
It's probably like... Or when you lie down in bed. That's another good one.
I have to go and make myself sick if that's the case.
Oh, same. Yeah. Just get it out of the way. Yeah. Completely, because there's...
I'd make a really good bulimic. Like, I can turn myself out like a starfish.
No, I'm very... Like, I have to be really drunk or already nauseous. I can't force it.
I do 3 fingers. 2 at each...
Don't tell people how to make themselves sick, Marilyn!
2 at each side of your throat and then push down on your tongue and then you get a good...
Wow!
Yeah, it's great.
No, it's not.
It is for me.
Okay.
I'm not telling them how to use it. That's just how I use it.
You literally just did a fucking how-to on YouTube.
How to make yourself sick if you're too drunk, yeah.
This isn't WikiHow. What are you doing?
Fuck off.
Drink responsibly. Don't be bulimic. Okay, we're all covered. We can continue our conversation.
Those are things that everyone should know.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I'm not sat here going, this is great if you want to lose weight. No.
Last week we were telling people they need to be kind, and it seems like people don't know how to fucking do that. Kids ate Tide Pods. We've had that conversation too.
Kids ate Tide Pods.
So maybe, I'm just going to go on record as saying...
Don't be bulimic.
Yeah.
Try.
What's that? I'm trying to remember. It's just like, diarrhea is really bad for you, even if you only eat a little bit.
You're nasty.
Oh, you're welcome.
Fuck's sake.
So please drink responsibly is what we ended up talking about. But really, what were we talking about earlier?
Nightlife.
Just nightlife and shit.
I went out once and like I can't do tequila. Tequila just immediately reacts with me. So I was at the bar, someone bought me a shot, I didn't know what it was.
Glub,
took it,
regret.
It's tequila. Immediately just went, hold this. Gave them the shot glass, walked to the toilet without even, because usually you've got to be on your hands and knees to do a proper sip. It was just coming, so I just went, bloop. and then I went back.
And it was the shot?
Yeah.
Everything else stayed?
Yeah. So it was a shot-sized vomit.
It got to about here.
It got to about my my chest dimple, and then just went absolutely no.
Your solar plexus was just like, no,
not having it
again.
You can't get on the bus, no.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
There was a sign at the gig last night, actually, which really made me titter, because it was all, it said, it is illegal get alcohol for anyone who's already drunk.
What?
And it says, like, if you are found to be buying drinks for your friend who is already drunk, then that is illegal, that is a crime. And I was just kind of like...
No, it ain't.
But who's just... Like, no barman's pulling out a breathalyzer. They have to do it on a case-by-case basis
I think if they've been refused service and then they send their friend to the pub.
It didn't fucking say
no,
that.
I know. But...
God. I need really clear instructions, because otherwise I just overthink it.
Otherwise the semantics are just going to get right on my tits.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I need things to be in black and white. There is no grey area when it comes to drinking, other than like the fucking puke stain around the rim of the toilet.
That's another thing about... I used to live in town and I used to walk to work, and it used to be on...
dodging sick.
Yeah, dodging
like
sick.
Like lily pads.
Yeah, on like a Thursday, because student night used to be Wednesday, and like you'd just walk around and like fancy dress and sick. Just everywhere on the floor.
Do you know once when when I used to work in town, it's when I used to work at one of too many call centres, because one is too many. I was like walking through town.
Hello, miscellaneous business, how could I help?
And it was literally 8:15 in the morning, and I was walking, what's the street where it's like universities on one side and there's some council buildings on the other, and the orange trees at the bottom?
Oh yeah.
That street that leads on to where the corner house is or whatever.
Anyone who doesn't live in Nottingham doesn't give a shit.
I mean, sorry, really, I was hoping you would say, that street, and I go, that street, so people would know it's very town centre and very open.
You were walking through the city centre.
Yeah, and in a corner, which wasn't like under cover of darkness, there was a pool of vomit with what looked like a human shit in it. So it literally looked like someone had either shat in the corner, then turned around and puked on it, or puked and then turned around and shat in it.
Or eaten a shit and then and then done a puke.
Mysterious option C.
Door number 3 is a dirty bitch.
D, none of the above. But yeah, it's a fucking weird multiple choice. Did you A, shit, and then puke on it?
There's always that day as well, like during the summer.
Yeah, quarter past 8 on a Wednesday morning, which means it was Tuesday the night before.
What were you doing?
I was walking to work.
No, not you, like the person.
Oh yeah. Well, like, what was the person doing?
But there's always that one day in summer where it gets really hot, and like, you know how there's like Flying Ant Day. Everyone knows Flying Ant Day because it's Flying Ant Day. Everyone's experiencing it together. One day I looked out of my apartment window and it was boiling, and everyone was just on edge. So there was 3 fights, and then above that, the apartment directly opposite me, there was someone fucking against the window.
Wow.
You know when there's just it's a little bit too hot, or something's just off, and there's a little bit of insanity in there.
Oh yeah. You're like, if
and it affects everyone.
If the humidity were clear, we'd be able to see that it is a full fucking like blood moon
zoo
or something.
Yeah,
exactly.
That happens, and it happens to everyone all at once. I shit you not. It does.
That must have been awesome, like living in that.
It was really
sometimes
fun.
Like, I mean,
I saw someone got shot on my doorstep.
Well, that was fucking horrendous.
Yeah,
But,
I had to sign in and out of the crime scene
to go and get your bottle of wine.
I know, but the policeman was fit, so
okay, so
helps. Yeah. I'm almost glad she got shot.
Yeah, she survived it.
Oh, she's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't get to finish her gin.
Oh, well, that was the nice part.
Sad times.
Once it was a works Christmas party that I did not go to because I was already going out somewhere else, but the people who were on the works Christmas party were like coming to the thing that I was at.
Oh yeah.
So they went their minibus because they went to someone like out of town for like a little meal or whatever.
Let's.
They were like, they got back into town and one of the girls was busting for a wee, so she was like, I'm gonna go into the office and use the loo, and then we'll go on to where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 2 people, like fucking doggy style, over the steps leading up to it. And she just walked up to them, just like, excuse me, I hope you know that you're on CCTV. And like, they stopped, and you heard the girl say to the guy, I hope you enjoyed that more than I did. But then they watched it back on the CCTV. And at one point, she's on her phone, but also the other terrible thing is that they saw that it was very much just like a pants down, dick in, no protection used whatsoever.
Wow.
And the office was in that little corner that's very near to where the public toilets are, just up the road from that barber's. Nasty, horrid, sordid, unnecessary, but I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved hearing about it.
I've still got the tape. Yeah. Well, I remember I was walking. You know, there's the St Mary's Church, and then there's a little cut through behind it.
Yeah.
I was walking down that little cut through, and then just in a doorway, people fucking.
Bonkadonk.
Bonking up against the wall. But then straight people are like, be gay, but don't shove it down my throat.
Yeah.
You're literally fucking in the street.
Like jackhammering this poor fucking girl who's just like, I find my friends.
That's so scarily true.
So is this your friend?
Eat your lunch.
There's your lunch.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, Christ.
It's awful.
But this is why, I mean, I know that it was done as a parody with David Attenborough narrated, like, drunken antics. And I was just like, I'd watch a full fucking series of it. Because
you know when they're like...
I get depressed watching, like, you know, cop cams and stuff
like that. So when they
do
documentaries in schools, and you're like, oh, how are people that stupid? But then you, like, relate to the teenagers because you used to be like that.
Yeah.
Do it with drunk people.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone would be like, oh,
and then
look at drunky face.
Narrated by the national treasure that is David Attenborough.
Yeah.
I'll fucking tune into that.
Here we see Linda being sick in her own clutch. That'd be wonderful.
She's like, the Becky will often use McDonald's bags as makeshift shoes.
It is 9:30 and she is carrying her shoes. The rest of the group knows she's a failure, so have left her behind. She is now at the prey of the gentleman.
It's
awful.
I'd just be like, this is a Barry. And it's just one guy who stood up against a wall, fucked out his head, like chin on his tits, sick down his middle. Oh. The Barry is renowned for drinking above his weight.
One time he drank his own sick and no one will let him forget it.
Oh God. Yeah. Barrys can commonly be found in bus stops at 8:30 on a Saturday. Oh.
Yeah.
With character traits include heartburn and vomit that wishes you were dead. That's another thing about drinking now that I'm the wrong side of, 25.
I pop Rennies like Smarties.
Yeah, actually, I mean, the amount of times when Nick's woken up and just been like, what the fuck are you doing? Because it's me like popping the blisters on 3 Rennies so I can eat antacids because otherwise I can't sleep. Yeah. And then I also wake up in the morning and if I'm really drunk, glass of water, Rennies. Well, any antacid. I mean, fuck it. Some mornings I could drink baking soda. Like, it's that bad.
Just chewing on a bar of chalk.
Just a fucking cup of it. In it goes because the heartburn makes me want to end my life.
That's the thing. But when I was like 17, I remember walking around a house party with a full pint glass of vodka and drinking it straight, like it was fucking juice.
There was a girl.
And now I can't even smell it without going. Blah.
There was a girl at my school, and she was renowned for having what was called an Alana vodka. Her name was Alana. Hi, Alana, if you're watching this. You're probably not. You might be dead by now. I'm not sure. But it was like, so you've got your tumbler.
Yeah.
And it was like vodka, juice. And I just thought, why are we fucking playing with here? What's the juice for? Just
drink the
fucking vodka.
Well, they're saying that nowadays. Or I get a flavoured vodka and put it in the freezer, and it's delicious.
Oh, but if it's like a posh vodka that's like been like distilled through fucking blueberries or whatever.
Through a fox's anus.
Subtle hints of won't want to die in the morning. You do occasionally get that.
Yeah.
But that's not the shit that I can afford.
No, God no.
I drink to get drunk a lot of the time, and I'm going to get that bottle of Glen's. Suck on it like there's no tomorrow.
Well, no, apparently if you put cheap vodka through a Brita filter...
Then you're a fancy lady.
Apparently it works. It filters it.
Is it like one of those weird things that you can get for any shit bottle of Plonk, and it's like got a filter in it that takes all the sulfites out, and that's the nasty shit that gives you the hangover?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, is it a similar principle?
Yeah, but you just pass the same one through like the filter more than once, and it apparently does change the taste.
Yeah.
I've not tried it, but...
I've not, well, same with the fucking... Because I was talking to someone about it, might have been Nick actually, who's like, well, why don't we just fucking have these for like wine? And it was just like, because they cost like £30.
Yeah.
I could buy 6 bottles of headache fuel with that. And again, that is the same thing with wine drinking once with my friend Joseph, where he just took one sip of it and just said, tastes like a headache.
Aww.
That is a lot of wines that I've drank in my time.
I know what you mean now that you say it, but I just really like wine.
It tastes like a headache because you know that in the morning you're like, this ain't that good shit. It might have been hiding out in like a £9 bottle, but this is a £4 wine. And in the morning, I'm going to feel like I've been shanked through the brain. You know what I
cannot stand about wine? The markup. Like, you'll be in a restaurant, you'll be like, £22 is a reasonable price for a bottle. Yeah, is it? Fuck. But you know what else I resent? I went to Chiquitos once. Don't go. Terrible place.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a faux Spanish restaurant where there's popcorn on the tables. I went for a fucking hen party. It was terrible. But I was like,
shout out to that person and the choices they made.
I'll have a bottle of Pinot Grigio. And they were like, cool. And they brought it, charged me £16 for it. It was Echo Falls.
Oh.
At least give me a brand that I'm not going to recognise.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely fucking
How
criminal.
dare you? I can get this for like a £5.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
That line in the IT crowd, which is, oh, thanks for bringing this. I've never had a bottle of white wine just called white wine before. Laughed my ass off, then not long after went into a shop and saw a bottle of Echo Falls, and it's just called white wine.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, art really does imitate life.
Well, that's the thing, because my mum sent me to the shop once for a dinner party and gave me £15 and said, get 3 bottles of wine. In her...
Gave you how much?
15.
Oh, right, okay.
And in her stupidity, expected me to, like, foot the extra. I was a kid, so I didn't have any extra money. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to have to get 3 less than £5 bottles of wine. So I got white wine. Mm-hmm. I came back and she was like, I can't give this to people.
He's like, I will have your 5-iest, poundiest bottle of white wine, please.
You can taste the £6.50.
You really can.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
The Londis, that was up the road from our old place, used to sell 2 bottles of wine for £5. And it was on the bottom shelf, and it was on one of those like fluorescent orange zigzag cut out cardboard things.
Wow.
Like scrawled in serial killer handwriting, like you know that no one was meant to find it. But if you did drink it, then it's your own fucking fault. That fantasy.
I used to buy
fucked up good though.
a box of Country Manor.
Cunt!
Tree Manor.
Yeah. No, it's just called cunt.
No.
That's what we like when you're like, this should be a cooking wine.
Well, that's
At
the thing.
best.
Because it didn't get you drunk. Because it's like 4%, if that. And then also, it's in a box, so you assume it's wine. It's sold to you as wine. It's super cheap. And you're like, how is it this cheap? Because it's not. It's Perry.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking Perry.
It's more of a mixer, really.
Yeah.
I know someone who used to drink it with Tia Maria.
I remember.
Isn't that fucking disgusting?
But that was when I'd first moved out and I was really
just
poor.
want to make you fucking puke your soul out of your anus.
I was really poor, and my mum came round to visit and see what I'd done with the place. And then I gave her a glass of Country Manor, and she like took one sip, just put it down, and then didn't revisit it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she took one sip and then just tossed it in your face and then spat the mouthful out.
This wine doesn't have the range!
I woke up in my own blood.
Yeah.
A fishbowl glass embedded in my throat.
Well, I think I'm out of go-go juice, and so are you. Yep.
I mean, this is the fucking devil as well, to be honest with you. I mean...
It's like when people ask for a vodka Red Bull, it's like, I want to be drunk, but also completely out of control.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to be so fucking wired that I can feel my heartbeat in my ears, but also that I want to puke. It's nice. I enjoy it. Well, it's been lovely talking to you about alcoholism.
Yes.
Remember, you can...
I know it well.
You can always talk to Frank. There is help out there. If you've been affected by any of the issues discussed in Unnamed Jack Podcast...
Keep it to your fucking self. Don't bring me down.
Then go to Channel 4. They've got a helpline. Fuck you, we're not made of money.
Have a drink and don't worry about it.
Yeah, everything will look better in the morning once you've had that hungover tug. Yeah.
Very dehydrated.
I know, where it just comes out like a cloud of cotton wool.
Like a glue stick refill.
Just like, what is this fucking stop clock animation? Stop cock animation.
And on that note, I've been Marilyn Singh.
And I've been Nana Arthole. Thank you for joining us this week, and we'll see you next.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and then just put it up your grandma's pussy.
Bye.
Bye.
Unnamed Drag Podcast.